CNBC Africa's Benedict. He attended the festival to find out more about the financial spin-off of this amazing world-class event. Here it comes.
The 16th Cape Town International Jazz Festival has proved to be a valuable platform to not only showcase talented musicians, but also promote industries relating to arts and culture. Miles Keylock, co-owner of Straight No Chaser, a live jazz bar in Cape Town, says the venue has seen a spike in revenue as a result of the annual festival.
We probably had about a 30 to 35% increase in the number of patrons through the door. And obviously that's related to the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. And it's not just tourists who are actually coming through the door either. It's some of those Cape Townians or just jazz lovers from around the country have come down, and maybe they haven't found something they wanted at the jazz festival, so they've come to Straight No Chaser. For us, it's not only just the number of people through the door. It's also, we've been selling a lot more merchandise as well. Some of the artists who perform regularly at Straight No Chaser, who sort of hone their chops here week in, week out. People like Isabel Naidu, Shane Cooper, Romy Bradeseth, their CDs have actually sold.
Organizers say that last year's festival generated 522 million rand, or $44 million, for the city's economy, and over 900 million rand, or $75 million, to the country's GDP. While more than 2,700 direct as well as indirect jobs were created. This year the sold-out shows attracted a capacity crowd of close to 35,000 people, drawing both domestic and foreign visitors to the mother city. The festival not only benefits jazz clubs such as Straight No Chaser, but also aims to promote aspects such as training and development, as well as South African fashion and art.
The next MTF period, which is a 3-year period, we have committed about 26 million rands to this, and for us it's a long-term investment. We have been investing here. We emphasize mainly the issue of skills transfer to our youth, training and development, and we have seen young people growing. 80% of that goes to the actual art, performance art, visual arts, and so on, and 20% of 100% goes to technical know-how. If we train more youth, we are guaranteed to be fighting head-on poverty in our country, to be fighting on the shortage of skills, to be fighting unemployment in our country. And as you know, that the arts and culture, and this jazz is part of that, in our country now constitute 3% of the GDP, with 90.5 billion rands.
Well, $500 million is the figure, and it's in fact significantly over $500 million that comes into the city with this incredible event. But really it demonstrates the importance of arts and culture, not just in terms of the intrinsic benefit, and that is so critical, but in fact for the life of any vibrant city, any vibrant country. And I think what this event means for the continent is a display and a showcase of the incredible talent that we have, and an opportunity to really bring people together in a city that I think has got such a heritage related to jazz and all the stories and narratives that are weaved into that.
This year, an array of veteran South African artists such as Yvonne Chaka Chaka, the Mautela Queens, and Sipho Hotsticks Mabuza brought to the stage a rich fusion of music and vibrant culture, while international stars such as Andrea Mortis and the Gerald Clayton Trio entertained audiences with a youthful yet classical jazz appeal. Even though the festival does well to promote the country's jazz industry, some say perhaps more needs to be done to showcase the country's talent to audiences around the world.
American jazz radio is very big, but have many of our artists heard on American jazz radio? No, because they are not known. And we need to find a way of making sure that we get those artists to the radio public of America, of the UK, of any country in Europe, anywhere in the world. But it is a costly affair. But today, in the digital sphere, it makes it a lot easier and it's a lot more cost effective. There are a lot of things we need to learn still, and that needs to be taught.
Regarded as the premier jazz event in Africa, the Cape Town International Jazz Festival pulls together an A-list of local and international talent. This not only boosts the local economy, but also highlights the possibility
within South Africa's creative sector. Benedict reporting for CNBC Africa, Cape Town.